Bobby Darin and Sandra Dee's son, felt helpless over her addiction and was with her until her death. Sandra Dee's once happy life began to fall apart when her ex-husband, Bobby Darin, died after undergoing heart surgery. The tragic circumstances forced Dee into alcohol addiction and left her only son helpless. Born as Alexandra Zuck in Bayonne, New Jersey, on April 23, 1942, American actress Sandra Dee was one of Hollywood's biggest stars in the 1950s thanks to her startling performances in the box office hits Gidget and A Summer Place. Although she achieved massive success and enjoyed a stellar career, her childhood experiences were not the best. Dee was born to a teenage New Jersey Russian mother who married an alcoholic at a young age. The couple soon divorced, and Dee grew up in a broken home. However, her tragic childhood experiences did not stop her love for the spotlight. Dee's journey into the world of entertainment began when she was only 8 years old. She became a carnivore model, earning $70,000 every year, and at 12, she was already a successful model. When Dee was 14 years old, she made her acting debut, appearing in Until They Sail. The subsequent years were terrific for the young star who was privileged to feature in box office hits. Other films the actress starred in during her career in the 1960s include If a Man Answers, Come September, Tammy and the Bachelor, and many others. During the 1970s and 1980s, Hollywood's landscape had changed, and audiences no longer turned up to see the sugary sweet fare that turned Dee into a star in the early 60s. Her only big-screen movie in the 70s was The Dunwich Horror. The mother of one also acted in 4 made-for-television films and was featured in various television series like American Style, Fantasy Island, Love, and Night Gallery. How did Dee and Darin meet? Many may have idolized Dee due to her gorgeous physique and ability to execute a role flawlessly. Still, her attention to her personal life also made several fans admire the star. Before her demise, the actress was a proud mother and former wife of late American singer and actor Bobby Darin. The Hollywood stars crossed paths on the classic movie Come September, wherein they featured together. Dee's first impression of Darin was not pleasant. His confidence and swagger turned her off, and she perceived them the wrong way. Dee soon began ignoring Darin on set, but the actor was very persuasive, and in the end, the duo fell madly in love with each other and began dating. Not long after, the lovebirds got engaged and hastily tied the knot in March 1960. The following year, the couple welcomed their only child and son, Dodd Mitchell. After the birth of her son, Dee will often find herself tired, and after reporting this to her doctors, they gave her amphetamines to help cope with the fatigue. Their divorce. Unfortunately, Sandra Dee cultivated a liking to amphetamines and soon got addicted to the drug. Things spiraled down and got worse when the actress had little time for her baby. Her addiction finally led to her and Darin's divorce in 1967. After her divorce, the model never remarried but maintained a close relationship with Darin. Despite their differences, Dee stood by the actor and was by his side when he battled heart ailments. Life after Darin's death. Sadly, in 1973, Darin died at 37 after undergoing open heart surgery. Dee was greatly pained by the loss of her ex-husband, but the grief was nothing compared to what she faced in the subsequent years. In the 1980s, the actress lost her mother, negatively impacting her life. Dee became a recluse and found solace in a bottle of scotch. She eventually became a heavy alcoholic, and the effects were so severe that she missed Dodd's wedding. That same year, she made a shocking revelation about her childhood. She had suffered childhood trauma because her stepfather, Eugene Duvin, sexually abused her. Dee told her mother about the incidents, and when she never acknowledged what was happening, the actress had no support nor a confidant. It became the catalyst to her addiction and eating disorder problems. Tragically, The actress passed away in February 2005 at 62 at Los Robles Hospital and Medical Center in Thousand Oaks, California.